G'day, welcome back to Dad vs Son, and we're going on with Corsair Leader by Dan Verson Games. So, we are up to day 4 of the Wake Island campaign, mission, whatever you want to call it. Campaign, yeah, there you go. And if we survive 5 to 7 days, then we are adequate. So this is our next one. Sorry, yes. So we need to survive this one and at least one more to become adequate. So let's see what we got, because we're hurting a little bit at the moment. Righto, so target card is Close Air Support. Right, so we have 3 in there. We can take 3 planes. We have 3 sites in there, plus this 3. Plus we have a possible 1 bandit in each approach. It's a soft target, so that'll help with our bombs. Friendly fire. So anything that misses the target that we drop, shoot, whatever else, causes us I think it's 1 stress. Just to have a look again. Friendly fire, yeah. Inflict 1 stress on the attacking pilot for each of his air-to-ground counters expended over target that inflict 0 hits or fail to suppress. Right, so target number 5. Okay, sights. So 3 sights in the guts. We have 1, 2, 3. So we have rifleman, we have rifleman, and we have rifleman. And I was just thinking, the last scenario, I didn't actually have the rifleman attack, did I? Not the last scenario, the last video. The last mission. Damn. Sugar. Poo? That may have added an extra stress or 2. Oh well. I got the poo kicked out of me anyway, so I'll try and remember in future. Okay, then. Let's come back a bit then. There we go. So these are our 4 pilots at the moment. So we can take 3 on this mission. We need at least 3 hits on target, which means we need at least 3 bombs minimum, which means 2 aircraft carrying bombs at a minimum. Poo. Righto. So this guy is already at the peak of okay. 1 more stress and he's shaken. This guy is beyond shaken. He has been stirred. This guy is shaken. And this guy is fine at the moment. So what I'm going to have to do is take Campbell and Casavelli, shit, I hate doing this, on the mission, and they're both going to be bombers, and I'm not going to have any air support whatsoever by the looks of it. Yeah. What else have I got? What else have I got? Bloody hell. don't think we can do much else. Patently, I cannot take him no matter what. Unless I bought him a skill which lets us ignore his stress, and he flies the mission as if he had no stress. But we only have 8 SO points left. And I'm going to need SO points for gung-hos, if nothing else. So I think, yeah, we've just got to hope that we don't get too many bandits, I think. So we don't have to succeed in the mission, but we have to at least attempt the mission with one aircraft. So in fact, that's what we might do. And we may end up taking a couple of hits on the... That's the other thing. I haven't been firing for the bloody island guns at all. So every bloody time. So I may, if I can get at least one hit on that, then I may get away with one aircraft to put 2 other hits on it. Okay. Righto. So we're just going to take Casavelli. Simple as that. He's got gung-ho at the moment and 1 situational awareness. Okay, let's come over here. Now, he's going to be carrying 2 bombs. Like that. Now, this is a soft target, so he'll get a +1 for it. And the only trouble is his outer ground is -2. So I'm going to probably need 2 gung-hos just for these. Okay. What else am I going to do? Okay, so I'm actually going to buy two gung-hos for him. So he has 3 now. That's at the price of 4 SO points. Okay, so he's doing nothing, and 4 SO points for him. Okay, right. We've done sites, we've assigned pilots, we've armed it. Target bound event. Decrease the stress of every pilot in the squadron by 1. Well, that's good. So Campbell goes down to 2. Wilmarth goes down to 4. And Wiggins goes down to 3. So that's wonderful. Yay. Right. Place aircraft. Yeah, well, I suppose we'll just start here. May as well. Site-wise, it's not going to make any difference. So it's only, aircraft-wise, and we go in low. Okay, determine and place bandits. So we have 1 potential bandit. in each approach area, but nothing in the guts. Here we go. North, east. Oh, that's 2 already. God almighty. South and west. Okay, so let's look at south. That's a no bandit, so that's good. That's a KI 43. So we're still looking at west approach for 1. No bandit. Okay, so we have 2 bandits. 1 here, 1 here, both average at least. Oh no, that one's a veteran. So an average and a veteran. Yay, team! Right. So we've done that. Intel node over target event. Pilots do not suffer any stress for performing suppressions. Well, I've got nobody to suppress anybody, so that doesn't matter. Place the counter in the 1 box. Turn 1. Yep, done. Dive bombers, no. Fast pilots, no. Sights and bandits attack, no. Slow pilots attack, no. Aircraft move. Okay, bandits move. So he will come down to us. And he will come into the centre. Right. Yeah, advance the turn counter. We're on turn 2. Hang on. We need to do the gun roll. Here we go. Sorry. So, island guns. Righto. So we need a 6 to 12 for 1 hit and a 13 plus for 2 hits. And we can spend 1 SO point per +1 that we want. Okay, so we've got a 9. We can't afford 4 SO points to make it 2 hits. So I'm going to just take the 1 hit, which is bloody wonderful anyway. And we are good to go. Righto. So we've done that. Dive bombers dive. No. Blah, blah, blah. Come in. Fast pilots attack. So, okay. So he's going to attack because we don't have an attack against him at all. We've only got the 1. Let's just bring it over here so you can see the dice if nothing else. Right. So he is a +1 average pilot. So he will be a mess. A 4 + 1 is a 5 in a neutral position is a yo-yo. And now he is his +1. And that's it because we have a 0 air to air. So +1. So an 11. So he has 2 +2 position. So he is tailing us now. And he has +1 attack. So, okay, so he's +1 for just being the bugger that he is. He is +1 for his yo-yo, so that's +2. He's +3 on the attack roll for tailing us. That's +5. And he needs a 5 to do 1 stress, a 7 for a damage, and an 8 for a destroyed. So here we go, +5. 4 + 5 is 9, so we'll use a gung-ho. There we go. Slow pilots attack. No. There is no attack. And then aircraft move. So we now zap over to here. We have our stuff and they get to attack us again. So we're going to have the average pilot attack us. We don't want the veteran attacking us from anything other than just a normal neutral position. Righto, so we've done that. Turn counter goes over. Dive bombers attack. Dive, no. Fast pilots attack. We will use our situational awareness and hopefully we'll do our attack and get the flock out of there before we get shot up. So we have 2 bombs. We'll roll 2 dice. The bombs we need is a 9. We have 1 for it being a soft target. And we have -2 for his air to ground. So we are at -1 and we need 9s. So if he gets 2 10s, we win. Okay. I'm doing these as 2 separate rolls, 1 for each bomb. And he gets a 1 and a 2, so we will use our 2 gung-hos. We get 2 more hits on there. That is destroyed. Hoorah, end of mission. We were so lucky. Okay, so homeward bound. Gain SA points equal to the number of days in this campaign. So we will gain, like last time, 4 SA points this time because we're on day 4. Right, let's sort this mess out. Okay, so Cazavelli starts with his own 1 gung-ho and his situational awareness, and that gung-ho goes away, the burns go away. The soldiers didn't get a chance to fire this time. They didn't do anything. That goes over there. He's over there. And we is here. So, it was a successful mission for him. So that's wonderful. So, we've done record the mission outcome, victory points. We get 2, not that it means anything again, but yay. We get 4 SO points, so we're back to 8. So it's +4 as well. So we're back to 8. We get 2 more VPs, takes us up to 7. And add target card stress. So Cazavelli gets 1 stress. Pilot stress recovery. So Campbell loses 2 and goes to 0. Wilmarth loses 2 and has 2 remaining. And Wiggins loses 2 and has 1 stress remaining. Right. That target is destroyed. And now Cazavelli has 2, 4, 6 experience. So he is going to be promoted from average to not so average. He becomes a skilled pilot. So, let's see what we've got. Average to skilled. Oh, he gets a cool along with his situational awareness as well. So, okay, so that's a good start. He gets a cool. So his cool will remove his 1 stress straight up. 0.3. So he's gone from a 0.3 to a 0.5 for okay. And everything else remains the same. Okay. So skilled 7. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why did I do that? Who's an idiot? I am. He was average 5. He's average 6. I put the cool in the right spot, but I put everything else in the wrong spot. Average 5 and now skilled 7 with the 1 cool, like we said. Okay, so he still can't bomb for shit, but hey, he's going to look after himself a bit better. Righto, so that's the end of day 4. We are now officially poor at this, heading towards adequate. So, let us rock on. Yeah, I know. Old farts like me talking about rock on. Target is small freighter, number 37. Okay, so 2 aircraft, 2 hits on the freighter. We have 1 sight and a possible bandit at the target, and we have 1 sight at each approach. It's a naval target, so we get the horrible grey ones. Righto. So, yucky poos. Let's have a look. So, sights, 1 in each approach. North, east, south, west, and centre. Righto, so let's have a look at north. Oh, yay. Okay, so north we've got the 40mm cannons that hit high and low, but at least they are range 0. On the east, same thing, the 40mm cannons. On the south, bad news. We have 5-inch guns. So, as you can see, they hit high and low. They also have a range of 1. And they hit high and low. And then to the west, we have 4-inch guns. You basically do the same thing. It's just instead of 0.56 or a 0.67 with a range of 1. And then in the guts, another 5-inch gun. So that means if we come in from here, we'll have this one, and this one hit us here. And then when we hit here, we'll still have these 3 hitting us. If we come in from the north, the north or the east, if we come in from the north, we get into there, we'll have these 2 hitting us. If we come in from the east to here, we'll have these 2 hitting us. So realistically, it's either 2 5-inchers or a 5-incher and a 4-incher, so we may as well come in from the north. Okay, so we'll be coming in from the north. That's the way I see it. Okay, so who are we going to take? We have 3 aircraft we can take. We have 8 SO points remaining. So that's going to help us a bit. Righto. So air to ground +1 for Campbell and no stress. So he's going to be bombing straight up. I can get over there. Casavelli has just upgraded. Wiggins needs to upgrade. I think he needs one to upgrade, doesn't he? Yeah. So, Wiggins. Sorry, I don't know, I'm grabbing his card. Guess I'm just that kind of guy. What do we need? 2 hits in there. Don't know, I'll have to have a think of that. Give me a tick. Righto. So what I've decided is I'm only going to take the 2. So I'm going to take Campbell and I'm going to take Wiggins, and that is it. Because that means even if these get destroyed, yeah, even, well, do I want to take two? I don't know. They're going to take a lot of poo no matter what. Yes, I'll take two. And I will give them 2 gung ho each. That's the best I can do. So, Campbell, 4 SOs. Nothing for him. Wiggins is 4 SOs. So we started with 8 SO points. We have spent them all. We have 0 left. Okay. And that's why I've kept the other 2, because at least they've got a gung-ho each for nothing. Righto, so assigned pilots, arm aircraft, the usual thing, they're going to get 2 250-pounders each. They're both +1 air to ground, so that helps them a little bit. But it's going to come down to whether they get bounced or not, and how good the naval gunners are. Right, target bound event. Reduce the maximum range of every weapon and sight to 0. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that means this guy will hit us here, and this guy will hit us here, and that's it. So I'm going to throw this one back, and I'm going to throw this one back, and I'm going to throw this one back, simply because they're not going to do anything this time, and that will make sure that I don't worry about them when I don't need to. Look at that. Wow. Thank God for that. Thank you, dice gods. Thank you, game gods. Okay, place aircraft. So, like I said, now I don't want to place them there, do I? I want to place them here. Then that's the only thing that's going to attack me, so that can go as well. So 2 gung-hos for him, 2 gung-hos for him, and up we go. Bandits. So we have 1 possible bandit in the target site. 1 possible bandit, and it is... Whoop, I just dropped 2. Well, that was no good. But this one's a green 0. I know, it looks silver, but it's actually green. Okay. Right, then. Over target event card is, if any pilots are shot down this mission, immediately return them to your squadron with +2 stress. So I'm quite happy with this. So again, all this... I think this is the one I was talking about. So basically, I take it that they have been able to get back to land rather than ended up in the sea. Righto, so I'm going to keep that. Right. Place turn counter in the 1. Done. Right, dive bombers, no. Fast pilots, no. Sights and bandits, no. Slow pilots, no. Aircraft move. Chugger, and bandits move. And advance the turn counter. Right, so Campbell is a -2 air-to-air. Wiggins is a +1 air-to-air, so the fighter could go after Wiggins. He's got a chance to shaking it off a hell of a lot better. Right. Fast pilots attack. 0 attacks. Let's go on over. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Righto, so the 0 is green, so he's a +0. So his manoeuvre is a die 10 +0, so just die 10. It's a 6 for neutral, which gives him a yo-yo. Then his manoeuvre success is his die 10 +0 minus Wiggins +1. So he is at -1. He gets a 6, which makes 5. And 3 to 5 is -1 attack. So his attack resolution is die 10 +0 -1 -2 because of this. So he's a -2 on his attack, and he hits for 5, 7, and 8. -2. He gets a 6 -2 is 4, which means no hit. Okay, so we don't shoot back or anything else like that because we're bombers, not fighters. And the only thing that happens then is we move then into the target zone. The 0 moves into the target zone. The turn marker moves to turn 3. And we go through it all again. So the first thing that's going to happen is we're going to work out who the gun is going after. So it'll be 1 to 5 for Campbell, and it will be 6 to 10 for Wiggin. So it's going after Campbell. So Campbell has the gun going after him, and Wiggins has the 0 going after him. So we'll do the gun first. So it hits on a 0, 5, or 6. 0, 5, or 6. And yucky, yucky, yucky poo. Okay, well, let's see what happens. 5. So a 5 would be damaged, that I'm going to play one of the gung-hos, so nothing happens. And then the 0 goes for his attack, so manoeuvring is a die 10. It's a 1 at neutral, which means a tight turn. And then his manoeuvre success is -1. And he got a 3, which is a 2, which is no effect. So his attack is 0 -1 is, yeah, that's it. And he gets a 7, -1 is a 6, and a 6 is 1 stress on Wiggins, which he'll take. No, he doesn't really need to, does he? No, he won't. He's not going to take the stress. He's going to use his gung-ho, one of the gung-ho that we bought him, for the simple fact is that we get to attack now, and both our pilots have 1 gung-ho each. They don't even need to roll. There we go. They have destroyed the target. We were so lucky for that mission. But we are pretty well stuffed for every other mission now because we have no SO points remaining. Okay. If no pilots were shot down during the mission, gain 3 SO points. Well, there we go. Okay, we had 3 SO points that we didn't know we had. They must have just turned up. Okay, so we've got 3 SO points. Okay, Campbell back to here, Wiggin back to there, card over there, this over here. So looking at it again, Campbell gets a 4th, so he'll be being promoted. And Wiggins gets his 6th, so he'll be promoted as well. And then on top of that, we come down here and we got a whole 2 VP again. Yay! So we've got 9 VP, which, you know, better than nothing, but we don't really care. Record mission outcome, add target card stress to pilots. So, Campbell gets 1, and Wiggins gets 1 and goes to 2, and Wilmarth's 2 are removed because he didn't fly the mission. Righto, so now we can upgrade Campbell. So he's going from green to average. So he's gained a gung-ho and a cool. His air-to-air has come down to -1. So that's pretty damn fine. Pretty damned fine. So he's gone to average 4. Okay, so average 4, he's got a cool, so I'm going to remove his 1 stress. There he goes. Okay, and Wiggins needed 5. So we'll get rid of that. I'm going to put 1 on his next one just to be safe and sorry. So he was average and he's going to skilled. Okay, so the first thing is that his stress goes from 0.3 to 0.4. He has nothing up here. He's picked up a cool and a gung-ho as well, and these stats stay the same. That's pretty damn fine as well, isn't it? Okay, so Wiggins goes to skilled 7. I do intend to laminate one of these so I can just use a dry erase marker on it. It'll be a damn sight easier. Okay, he gets cool, so I'm dropping his stress down from 2 to 1. And he picks up a gung-ho, the same as Campbell did. So every one of them at least has a gung-ho now. Well done. So we've got everybody with a gung-ho. Campbell and Wiggins have a cool along with Casavelli, and Casavelli also has a situational awareness. So Wilmarth is the one that's falling behind a little, but he only needs 1 more XP to upgrade. He's got 4, so yeah, he is getting there. Right, so we are up to day 6. We are now officially adequate because we survived day 5. Yay! Are you feeling adequate? Okay, so back to the beginning. Target card. And we have a large freighter, number 38. So what do we got? We can take all 4 aircraft. We need 3 hits. We have 1 sight at the target, 1 at each approach, and a potential of a bandit at each approach as well. And of course it's a naval target. So I'll grab the sights, do them. We forgot to shoot at the freighter with our bloody guns again. God almighty. Okay, so sights, we go north, east, south, west, and guts. So what have we got here? So again, we've got a 40mm cannons at dual cannons at north. We have the same thing at east. We have the 1-inch quad mounts at south. We have a 5-inch cannon at west with a range of 1. And we have another 1-inch quad mount in the centre. So it doesn't matter where we approach from, our bombers are going to get hit. But if we take a fighter and we come in, well, it doesn't matter which way we come in, the fighter's not going to get hit because it will be high. So it's not going to get hit on these it's not going to get hit on this approach. Yes, it will. It'll get hit on that approach. And it'll get hit on that approach or that approach because of that. And that one's a high as well. So it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. When they get in here, he's going to get hit by that in there and that in there. So coming in this way is this way or this way. No, this way is the best way because it means that the bombers and the fighters. So if I take 4 aircraft, there's 1 chance in 4 of the aircraft being picked to be hit. Whereas if I come in here, I've got a 50%, well, I've got a 25% chance that 1 aircraft will be hit twice. So that's not really great. So yeah, coming in this way. So we're going to approach from the east. Me thinks, me does, me do. Okay, so we've done the target, we've done the sights, we've assigned pilots, and we, like I said, we can take up to 4. So let's have a look at what we've got. So like I said, they've all got a gung-ho now, and 3 of them have got a cool as well, so that gets rid of the initial 1 stress they will get for the mission. So we can take all 4. So what are we going to do? We need 3 hits on the ship. So that means a minimum of 2 aircraft. Okay, so air to ground wise, Wiggins and Campbell are the bestest. So again, so Campbell with his gung-ho, and Wiggin, sorry, fat hands, with his gung-ho will be both low, because they'll be flying the bombing mission. Now, do I take 1 or 2 and for fighting? Fighter cover. I'm going to take them both because Wilmarth only needs 1 to be promoted, but I may need a fast pilot, and that's what Casavelli is with his situational awareness. So, and like I said, at least they've all got 1 gung-ho each. So that's good. Okay, so let's come on over. So here we are. Campbell, Wiggins, Wilmarth, Casavelli. Bombers, fighters. Right. Arm the aircraft. So the 2 bombers, again, will carry two 250 pounders each. Excuse me. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum bum. Right. Draw target bound event card. Redraw sites. Or this could either yuckies. Well, at least we don't have to place these yet. So if we need to move them, we can. Okay, redraw sites. We could end up with better, or we could end up with worse. Oops, no good dropping them everywhere. Okay, here we go. North, east, south, west, and centre. Okay, so let's see what we have. Righto, so north we have a 1-inch mount, east a 1-inch mount, south a 1-inch mount, west a 1-inch mount, and in the middle a 40mm mount. So they're all range 0, so that's fine. So we can just stay there. It's not going to make any difference. Every one of these is exactly the same, and that's